In any construction accounting function, whether it's handled by the owner's spouse, an office manager, assorted employees, or a full-blown accounting staff, we see a wide and varied range of activities that need to be handled on a day-to-day basis. Needs and responsibilities include estimating and pricing, payroll, job costs and profitability, purchasing, bonuses, dealing with bankers, handling taxes, paying bills, invoicing, collections, budgeting, and typically reception and back office support for the owner, customers, and field staff. Unfortunately, we often see that these various functions are tackled by staff using homegrown systems using Microsoft Word, Excel, and Access. These self-designed systems are then supplemented with job costing notebooks, 3x5 cards, Rolodexes, IRS pamphlets, tickler files, and sticky notes. Needless to say, this wide variety of systems can create a lot of chaos and mountains of paperwork. Additionally, there's no way for these different systems to interact with each other, or for the numbers to be consistently proofed and balanced. So you're never sure if you're looking at the correct numbers. On the other hand, a highly integrated financial accounting system, such as that provided by QuickBooks, can pull nearly all of these functions into a centralized, integrated, accessible database. When most of your information is pulled together in one place, you can manage and control the results. It's kind of like cleaning and organizing the warehouse. When the warehouse is a mess, even if the materials are rough sorted into piles, you never really know what you have or where to find it. Your staff wastes time looking for materials or waiting on orders for supplies that should have been in stock. Activities are twice as costly as they should be, and everyone's frustrated to boot. On the other hand, when the warehouse is properly organized, you can immediately place incoming materials on the correct shelves or in their clearly labeled storage bins. And then everyone can find what they need when they need it. You can see exactly what you have now and what you need in the future. And you are on top of your warehouse situation instead of the warehouse being on top of you. Now, I'm not saying that it doesn't take some work to get that warehouse organized, but most people would agree that the initial investment of time and money creates an ongoing benefit that, if it's kept up, pays off over and over again for many years into the future. So what kinds of payoff are we talking about when it comes to establishing a centralized, integrated accounting system? Or some people might ask, why are we bothering to do all this additional work that's involved in accounting? Is accounting a necessary evil or an investment that can yield major returns? Well, the answer is that a good accounting system is going to provide us with a lot of information that helps us to manage our company so that things run more smoothly and more profitably. One of the most critical reasons that construction companies need financial data is so that we can monitor our job costs. If we can monitor job costs to take a look at each job and see exactly what it's costing us by individual job stages, and then compare it to the estimated cost for that job, we can begin to control that job. When we can control the outcome of each and every job, we can ultimately control our bottom line profitability. And if we can see our numbers regularly, we can begin to examine overhead costs more closely. If we can clearly see what it's taking to keep our company running, regardless of the number of jobs or projects that we have underway, we can spend those dollars to get the most bang for the buck. When it comes to employees, making our numbers clear, objective, and visible, and establishing specific goals can be a great help in creating employee targets and accountability. After those goals have been communicated, we can then monitor progress towards achieving those goals, provide coaching, and make other corrections along the way. And how about capital expenditures? Are we going to be able to acquire a new piece of equipment? Can we afford that new computer for the office that we need so badly? Should we buy those new PDAs for our field workers this quarter or next quarter? Should we purchase that particular piece of property, and if so, can we put the numbers together to obtain financing? No large business would make these kinds of decisions without good numbers. And a local business has just as much need to know exactly what's going on before they make these types of decisions.